Ohio State fans, remember I told you you're going to get yours? And I told y'all on the Twitters, come hungry, okay? I'm serving up. We got to talk about Oklahoma taking an L to Oklahoma State, 37-33. I got to blame producer Cat putting this one in the show. I looked at the rundown. I was like, do we got to spend a lot of time on this? We got stuff to do. I ain't got to be here all night talking about what Oklahoma State is or isn't. But she said, RJ, it's a show about college football and the college football playoff national championship. Look at this. Look at Brendan Presley. Brendan Presley from Tulsa. I'm just telling y'all, he ain't getting no OU offer, out there smacking. All right. Does a Big 12 championship win for Oklahoma State get them into the playoff? Now, this game was all sorts of topsy-turvy, We had Perion Winfrey out there making plays. We had Caleb Williams putting the ball on the floor. We had outstanding defense play, particularly in pass, by this Jim Knowles coordinated defense. Look at Spencer. Why y'all letting him just run like that, man? Like, I'm having to watch this show in front of my crew and everything, and y'all embarrassing me in front of my peoples. That's how this felt. Because you're up. You're up. What is... Eric. Hey, Lincoln, it's a running back that was back there catching punts. I didn't know if you knew that or not. You got Marvin Mims over there, but, maybe you knew. Maybe you knew. Shout out to Caleb, though. He tried late to try to win this game for them and came up just a little bit short. I think with the win against Oklahoma and perhaps a win in the Big 12 championship game against the Baylor team we'll talk about here in just a little bit is enough for an argument to be made for Oklahoma State to get into the college football playoff. But you still need some things to go your way, right? You need Houston to upset Cincinnati, right, in the American Championship game. You need the College Football Playoff Committee to forget that Notre Dame exists, right? And you need Iowa to come get you a W against Michigan. And then I think it's foregone, right? You don't even need to worry about what Alabama's going to do in the SEC title game. So it's all there for Oklahoma State to have the best season they've had since 2011 for sure, but perhaps the best season that they've ever had, period. One of the things that we do in Oklahoma is mock the Pokes over that 1945 national championship that they claim because that's Army's national championship and the entirety of the universe seems to know it but them. However, wouldn't it be something if Oklahoma State can bring a national championship to Stillwater and be the team that brought something to the state like a national championship for the first time in over 20 years, something that Oklahoma couldn't do, especially given what you've had Mike Gundy be here all these years, what Spencer Sanders has been through, having Jalen Warren emerge when I thought that running back room was going to be led by somebody else entirely. Really an outstanding story, and I'm really thrilled for these players who busted their behinds, who stuck with it. Malcolm Rodriguez in particular, that's Wagner's own. I remember him as a Wagner Bulldog. I know what it means to that city for him to lead that defense. That's a safety to drop down to play linebacker, y'all. And all he's done is blow up, and I don't understand how he's not a Butkus Award finalist, but that ain't necessarily my area. As for Oklahoma, this is it, man. This is going to be the first time in 6 years that the Sooners have not won the Big 12 championship and haven't played in the Big 12 championship game. Meanwhile, like Michigan, Oklahoma State plays in the first Big 12 championship it has ever had the opportunity to participate in, and it looks like the favorite going in against Baylor. Really outstanding for them. Happy for y'all. Come roast me on Twitter. That's what you need to do. That's what we're here for. Hey, kinfolk, I appreciate you for watching. Subscribe here and ring the bell so you don't miss the latest upload to the channel. Also, be sure to watch more videos here, like FS1 Studio shows and the best from Fox Sports and Fox Sports Digital.